Oh, the beauty of life. Wow. Man, I tell you what, having all these cars and trucks, it about drives you nuts. You know why it drives you nuts? Because when you work out of different vehicles, you can't remember where you left your tools. I've been going to every car I own, looking for a tool bag, looking for tools. It's the biggest joke in the world. At some point, I think that God will say, Iceman, you don't deserve all this stuff. I don't think God's going to say, you just deserve one vehicle, and that's it. And that's it. I mean, sincerely, it's getting so old of making all these freaking car payments, tax payments, registration fees, insurance fees. You know, I mean, I am so close just to saying, just come get it all. Come get it all. I'll do what the one guy said on my channel. Go get a pedal bike. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't end. And so add insult to injury, or injury to insult. You see this right here? You see this nice little charging thing? It's not very nice. It didn't charge my truck up. Since it had that yellow thing I didn't think much about last night, the truck didn't get charged. So last night the truck was plugged in but it didn't charge. You're going to hear so many stories. I can about guarantee you, I'd be willing to bet that this whole electric car thing just goes to nowhere. Because I think a lot of people like me that buy these things, eventually like, these things just are not worth it. They're not worth it. They're never-ending recalls on them. And now 240 miles. I'm not going 200 miles a day. But what if I had to go 200 miles a day? I have to go buy sheets and pay sheets to freaking charge my car. Or whatever charging station. Who the hell knows? Who cares? There's nothing free. The electric charge thing, these electric vehicles have people thinking everything's free. I mean, we live in a dingbat society. You're a dingbat. You know why you're a dingbat? Because you listen to the news. And whatever news tells you, you believe it. That's why you're a dingbat. So dingbat galores. Yeah, I mean, just it's aggravating. So aggravating. Yeah, like I say, Joe used to get just revved up like you can't believe because he was just sick of what I just did. He was from truck to truck to truck for all the crap that I had. And but today, here's the challenge. Today, get this. The Ford F-150 Lightning, Ford F-150 race truck, I can't keep track of even what I'm talking about. That truck, I meant to put a spare tire. They're going to put a spare tire back in that truck. It'd probably help that thing from bounce around a little bit. I forgot to put a spare tire in the truck. Now, this truck's rear tailgate, it doesn't work. So now, do I want to grab that spare tire and trash my whole body trying to throw that thing in the bed of this truck? I don't. Is it just, I mean, do I? I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I get motivated here to do it. Let me go look. Now that I'm all revved up, I think I'm going to do it. I'm revved up. I'm pissed. Yeah, am I in the pissing contest mode lately? I am, because everything's a freaking project, everybody. So today, what you don't get is, I'm going to work on this truck today. Then I got to take it to the freaking Ford dealer. I got to take all my crap out of this truck and put it in the race truck. It's just never ending, man. Never ending. And that mechanic that worked in this thing is a dingbat. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing. So this thing, I guarantee, will sit at that dealership for probably a week or two. What a joke. Yeah, so here's the tire way back in here. Trash is all get out. Probably the burr. Look at that. Burr crap's all over it. It's just nasty. I mean, this is a project. All right, threw it in there. Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it, everybody? Doesn't end. It doesn't end. Oh my gosh. All right, now where to put the, see what goes on here is what you don't know is my Homelink, since the gate blew up out in the front, it doesn't know, I had to reprogram all my technology. But I lost the technology to the barn. Yeah, did you hear me? I lost the technology to the barn because of the front gate. Because I had to reprogram all my trucks and cars. So now The good old days. I'm on truck. Yeah, I know. Do I seem like I'm irritated? I am irritated because every day I get out of my bed, it's another shit show of a day for me dealing with shit. And that's what I say. I got a lot going on in my business. You just don't. I can't talk about that. I'm not. And I'm not going to share my business. I mean, if you really think I'm that stupid, I am stupid. So share your business model with me. What you do all day, how you make money all day long. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Why would I do that? I mean, it cracks me up. My channel grows, just a little bit, a little sprinkle. That's how it grows. And then people come up with, oh, if you did this on your channel, it would be so much better. Really? What channel do you have? I'd like to know. For all these people advise me in my channel how to be better, what YouTube channel do you have? And why is your channel so great? Share your channel with me. And when you show me you got 100,000+ subscribers and you're making 10, 20 grand a month, I guess I'll listen to you. But those people I don't think want to talk about it. Here's a customer calling. All right, back again. Yeah. So no, I'm not going to share with you guys every fine detail of my business. I mean, I show you kind of the basics, the little stuff. But I'm not going to do it. If you want to pay me a lot of money, and I'll just tell you straight up, just buy out my company. And I'll teach you everything you want to know. If you're that interested in my company, then just buy it out. And I'll sell it to you at a good price. But for you, it won't be a good price. When I tell you $2 million, you'll be like, $2 million? I'm not going to pay you $2 million. Well, of course you're not, because you want it for free. That's why. I mean, I know this crap goes on. It goes on all the damn time. No. So I'll just ask $3 million to the company, and then if you get it for $2 million, you feel damn good about it, just like selling a car to you. Yeah, right. Whatever. So, but I'm just going back. Somebody yesterday made a comment, or the day before, just start showing your company how you work on your company, and I'm like, I ain't doing that. It doesn't do anything. The channel's not going to explode. If you guys really look at my channel, I guarantee you most of you can predict today who's going to show up in the comment section, and that's it. I can guarantee you most people could name the names of the YouTube subscribers of the select few that'll watch my channel today, interact on it, and that's it. And versus I go to other YouTube personalities, and they show, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 comments for one YouTube video for a guy that walks around in California and predicts what tomorrow's going to be. I mean, Dan the man. Hey, here's a good one for you today. This is no lie. This guy gets thousands and thousands. Dan, you're so great. You're so great, Dan. Oh my God, you're the smartest guy in the world, Dan. Dan, thanks for your advice, Dan. Thank blah 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 blah. Come on, this guy's the biggest fake YouTuber in the world. He's a fake. He's paying for all of these comments, everybody. But I get it. He figured out the system. I mean, if it's all sincereness, I guess if I have to, I'll go down that road. I'll just start paying people to watch my channel. If I got to spend 10 grand, if I make 20 grand a month and I have to give 10 back to make 10 grand, I guess it's worth it. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, I guess I should just start looking at that avenue, cut back on the comments, or really, those individuals do not interact with you. Good luck. Go to these big super subscriber video YouTube creators. Good luck them even recognizing who you are. They're not. So I'd be better off making less videos and then pay to play, and I show just on one video for the whole day that 20, 30,000 comments, 100,000 views, and there you go. I mean, that's probably the way to do it in all reality. But to me, that's just so boring. It's so boring. Yeah, you have to cheat. You have to go cheat in life to succeed. I mean, it's so bad, everybody. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And here I rock. I mean, I'm a sucker who bought it. I'm a sucker who thinks it's really cool. I mean, yeah, it's a really cool vehicle, everybody. Because it has the Blue Cruise. It has adaptive cruise control. and I don't have to pay anything to charge it. Yeah, I bought this truck because I just go somewhere, plug it in, and it's free. But there are people out there, believe it or not, that do ride off the free electric charges. I've been on these electric vehicle forums, and people brag about how they go downtown to work, and they'll park their car next to the building that has a free electric charge. And so what they do, it's not a big super duper charger, but it's enough to get another 20, 30 miles. So they just do it on a regular basis. So it's just like their battery tendering their car. And they get off on bragging about how they parked their car there. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Hey, where's Elon Musk? What happened to Elon? That guy was so happy. That guy was jumping up and down. Remember that, everybody? What happened to Elon? He was running his mouth about how he's going to gut out the whole government. His goal was a $1 trillion, cut in expending the government. I mean, I think it's classic. Donald Trump turned right around and smacked him in the face and said, no, Elon, we're going to raise the debt ceiling to $5 trillion. Come on, you can't make this stuff up, man. You know how pissed off Elon was? Oh my gosh. Elon just snubbed that guy. Yeah, and to prove it, you'll see how much money he donates the next time round of the GOP party. I think he said he's out of politics. I think he figured, what a waste of money. I don't disagree. It's a waste of money. All right, so I'm going to go by the Ford dealer now and have those guys jack the damn thing out. And I got to ride around Beltway, everybody. I got to ride around Beltway. I go get to fight with other people driving down the road 80 miles an hour a day. That's part of what I do for a living. So suck it up, Buttercup, and I will suck it up, Buttercup. And leave it at that, right? So Brian has a friend that's getting deported. He was a Trump fan. I can only imagine all the people that voted for Trump that are being deported. But I mean, in so many ways, they couldn't vote for Trump because they're not legal. But the ones that are jumping up and down to support him, wonder how many of them. I mean, think about all the people like Elon Musk, jumping up and down, rah, 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 just screaming by Donald Trump. Oh, he's the greatest guy in the world. All these, foreigners. Oh, Donald Trump, he's going to save us. He's going to save us, And then, oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up, everybody. Yeah, now we're going to bomb Iran, so then China will bomb us. Yeah, it's the bombs. Bombs away! Isn't that the name? Bombs away! So tomorrow's 18th day, is that what they call it? The June 19th, 1875 in Texas, the federal, or the army showed up and told everybody, hey, guess what? That Emancipation Proclamation is 2 years late, but you're free. Maybe that's where the free stuff started. You ever think about that? I think I just hit on the head. It's a psychological, subliminal message. Yes, it started on June 19th. You're free. You're free. Everything's free. I can't really say what I want to say. Oh my gosh. Free! Free! Bernie Sanders. Free! Free AOC. It's free! Most politicians. It's free! It isn't on my ticket. It ain't coming out of my checking account. It'll come out of the taxpayer's account. It's free! 500 Congress people. How do we create the free spending, free-for-all? They get to sit around all day and argue amongst themselves on how they take your taxpayers' money and what they think should be given away and what shouldn't be given away, everybody. Isn't that something? But in the end, they just give it all away. I want to know what my refund is. Elon Musk, how do you get is there a direct line to Elon Musk? Can I call him? Can I call Elon Musk? Remember when I thought Elon Musk was interacting with me? My daughter got the biggest kick out of that at X. This guy was playing off as Elon, and I fell for it. Initially, I fell for it because I was messaging Elon Musk on X, so I kind of thought maybe this was Elon Musk. But I mean, I did figure out for the record that it was classic when this guy's wanting to tell me that. So this guy came across through X, social media, private messaging, And he starts reaching out on me over a few days, and, you know, hey, I really like your comments, I like the point of view. And then he goes to, you know, I'm starting another company, blah, blah, blah. This is another company. It's not been publicly told yet. And if you are one of the initial investors, private investors, you're going to make so much money. You know, are you interested? Blah, 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 blah. And then it turns into how much money do you think you could invest in? Blah, 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 blah. And then it turned into, well, when do you think you could, you know, send that money to me? Blah, 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 blah. And this guy starts getting really radical. I mean, he really now he's bugging me all the time. When am I going to send the money? When am I going to send the money? When am I going to send the money? And I'm like, come on, man. You really think I'm that stupid? I know I'm stupid, but do you think I'm that stupid? Julia laughed her ass off when she heard and saw those comments. She took my phone away from me and starts looking at all the X comments. She's like, Dad, you were thinking this is Elon Musk, weren't you? You know, at first, I kind of thought it was. I was even telling everybody on my YouTube channel that I'm special now because Elon Musk is talking to me, not realizing it's a fake Elon Musk. Hello, duh. All right, shut the hell up. Guy, the GM there, that Jerry's Ford here, he's a funny guy. He's been around 30 years. And so I looked at him and said, hey, you want to buy my race truck? He's like, no, I don't want to buy your race truck. You know, like, come on. He goes, how much you want for it? And he looked at me and I said, pay off. He's like, yeah, right. He goes, I hear that story all the time. How about if I pay you nothing for it? I'm like, it's about right. That's about right. You've been around the industry long enough that he knows. Most of these car dealers know. If you guys think that I'm a rarity of the upside down in cars, are you kidding me? I mean, it's huge, man. You want any long-term general manager of a car dealer should be like, oh my gosh, the amount of repos, the amount of people upside down, the amount of people, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he tell you, oh yeah, it's the car industry. It's the car industry. The car industry created its own problem. It keeps on making cars more and more expensive. But here's the irony, everybody. It doesn't just seem like the used car prices are staying with it. I mean, especially if you buy an electric vehicle. Wow. Imagine if you're a Hummer owner. But I don't know. At some point, you have to say to yourself, I think some people buy these cars and they keep them for 3, 4, 5 years and they don't give a rat's ass. Which in that aspect, who cares? Because if you bought a Hummer and you really do like it, and you keep it for 5 years, if it's worth 50 grand, okay, it's no different than owning a gasoline Hummer that you paid 100 grand for. That's worth maybe 40, 50 grand at best. But even the gas Highline cars are a joke. I mean, even the gas. I bought a nice Jaguar Type F R. I leased it, and to buy out the lease, I needed, like, I don't know what it was, but it was stupid crazy on how that $120,000 car, literally, it was a $60,000 value with like 6,000 miles on it. That was 2 years old. So, it's the same old story. Highline stuff, it's really worth, at best, 35-40% after you buy it. It's too expensive. All right. So we're going to go back here, and if I saw my truck, well, you know what? I'll make these guys muscle it out. I don't want to. It'd be funny if the truck was done, and borderline, I guess it'd be like, all right, let's change over. Well, it wouldn't be done. I would have put my tire on. And I got motivated to throw it back in the truck. Part of me says I think that tire would help a little bit. I mean, really, that truck probably needs a good 200-300 pounds to better that truck, just because it just is so choppy. I mean, that truck beats the crap out of you, man. It really does. So, what I'll do here is, I'm going to go about right here, so I can get out of here without being stuck on this guy, and see who the muscles are to get my tire out. Well, you know what? I did it. I just manhandled that thing back out of the bed of the truck, and I put it right there.